Hello, welcome to my channel. Okay, in the last video I was saying that I need to put these up so that they're in the right order, so that you capture 100%. I've now decided that there's too much branching here, it looks a bit too messy. Okay, so what I'm going to have to do is, and another thing as well, somehow the if has been, it's out of line, so the whole thing is out of line. So it's just too messy. So I'm going to put it back to how it was. If paired, I'm doing that again because it is. So when I do that, it should just line up perfectly, and it hasn't. Hey. Okay, if I put that, then that should be lined up. Is it? Yes, that's lined up. Okay, so that paired, that's for paired. Now what? Ace counter equals 1. So it's here. If I do that, if ace count equals 1. What's funny is I don't know why it doesn't line up. Let me do that. Let's see if that lines up. Yeah, that's lined up. So let's copy that. So that's the ace count equals 1. Ace count equals 0. Now I've got to also put in false for paired. Paired equals false, but I'm not going to do that yet. Now the other one I've done was if ace count equals 1. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to complete this one and paired equals false. Because obviously with this one, even though I say that you may misarrange, because there's only a small number of things, we're not going to misarrange because you can see it here, if you know what I mean. So let me just copy that. I'm going to copy it again. So I'm going to take this out, and that's going to be equals 1, and that's going to be more than 1. Okay, so now I'm going to copy in all of this. In fact, if reason I'm typing it again, I just want it to line up. 21. If total count more than 21, you do that. Else, okay, that's the wrong way. Should put it there. If more than 21, do that. Else, do that. And then I should be okay from here. Okay. So doesn't this look better? Okay, I don't know what to worry. That should just line up straight away. Okay. So because you've already got 2 of them today, I would have made some really bad mistakes. Okay, so as you can see now, I've back to where I was. So I'm just going to get all of this and look at this. It's a real mess. But what's this one? I don't want to do too much brackets. So I'm gonna. Oh no. I've really lost myself now. Okay, there's the end of the loop. So I'm lost now. I don't want to delete. I can delete this. I'm confident I can delete all right there. Confident I can delete all of this. Oh gosh. It keeps slipping. Right, I can delete. Let me just put a marker there. I can delete all of that. I'm confident of that. And then I can delete all of that. Okay, so we're back in business. So I explained when ace count is equal to 1. Now, funnily enough, when ace count is more than 1, it's a similar thing. And I'll tell you why. If you've got 2 aces, one of the aces must be a 1. So it's going to be a similar situation to here. It's just like we've got 1 ace, but certain things are different, but it's going to be exactly the same information. It's exactly the same as here. Okay. But with here, we're going to need a subtotal. Well, I'll call it subtotal, but you could call it soft total or something else. And it's going to be the total count minus ace count minus 1 multiplied by 10. So what would this give us? This is saying we've got more than one house, we've got more than one ace. We're going to make one of the aces have a value of 11 or 1, and the rest of the aces will have a value of 1. That's what that's saying, the subtotal. And then once we have got that, we can treat it in the same way as we treated this. In fact, I could probably copy and paste this code. I could probably copy and paste that code. And in fact, I'm not going to do that, but I could do it. Okay. So I'm going to do the same as before. If this time I'm going to do subtotal. Subtotal is more than 21. I'm going to do something else. I'm going to do something else. Subtotal more than 21. That means that we bust and the ace is not going to be a soft ace anymore. So it's going to be the total min dot to string. And real count equals total min. There's no soft ace. The ace is just equal to one because you bust. You got the subtotal bust. So that one ace that was acting as 1 or 11 now has to act as a 1. So that means it's the total min. Okay. If it's not over 21, then we've still got a soft ace, which is ace or 11. So we need to calculate the key hand. Okay. So the key hand in this case is going to be, because it's a soft total, it's going to be an ace, and we've got to plus something to it. Plus something, and we've got to do that something to string. So we have to work out is what this is. Similar to here, total count minus 11. I'll just copy that. Oops. It's going to be total count minus 11, obviously. Or is it? Let me just think for a bit. Yeah, it's going to be total count minus 11. So we're going to take away this ace, and then we're going to have minus, and we're going to have all the other aces, which is ace count minus 1. We're not including this ace, which is the one that we take the 11 away from, so we do ace count minus 1, similar to here, and similar to up there we do times 10. And that is going to be the key hand when you have more than one ace. Oops. Okay. Now the real count in this case is going to be the subtotal. Okay, imagine the situation now. Imagine you've got two aces and you come in here. The total count is going to be 22, the min count is going to be 2, the subtotal is going to be total count 22 minus ace count minus 1, you've got two aces, minus 1 is 1, times 10, so it's 12. Okay, so that's what's going to be. So, I can now say we've covered everything, and we can check it. We can check it. Have I made a mistake? We can check it now. It's the final check. If paired, it's going to come in here and do this. Right? It's going to come in there. If paired, it's going to come in here and do this. Okay? And if it's not paired, it won't come in here. Okay? So here, if it comes in here, it's not going to go in here, here, or here, because we've got paired equals false, paired equals false, paired equals false. Okay? So there we partition it out into paired and not paired. So therefore we covered everything. Okay? This one, ace count equals 0, it's going to come in here. Ace count equals 1, it's going to come in here. Ace count more than 1. The only thing we're missing is ace count less than 1. Now, length, we get the ace count from the length. The length always supplies numbers 0 and over 0. Okay? So, we haven't missed the range. Okay? In here we've got an if, else. Here we've got an if, else. If, else. So we haven't missed anything. Every single... No card is going to come through here and skip through all of these, and that's how we could have got a bug if we missed anything. Now the code was looking too messy, so I had to do it this way. But we haven't got many cases to cover here. We've only got 1, 2. So we'll know the other way was a bit too messy, so I just did it this way, and because I know that there wasn't many cases to cover. Okay, so this is it now. We've covered all cases of cards on here. If you got aces, you got paired, or if you haven't got aces, or this here also covers when your ace can only be a 1. Okay, like if you got 10 and 5 and you got an ace, that is 16. However, that ace is only a 1, so it's not going to be counted as here. Okay, so I'm going to finish the video now. Thanks for watching the video. On the next one I'll continue something. Okay, bye.